might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care.
Hello, hello, and welcome back to Divinely Unhinged. Today I am here with the one and only Rita.
Hello.
What's up? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Back anytime. Hey. Now today's topic is a bit heavy. It's a bit hefty.
Hefty.
Yeah. So we're talking spirituality and religion. So are you religious or do you consider yourself spiritual?
I used to be religious, but now I consider myself spiritual rather than religious.
Okay. And how would you describe your current relationship with religion as a concept?
Okay. So no tea, no shade, you know, because there's religious people everywhere. But I feel like religion is more of a scare tactic in the sense that they make you fear God so that you can obey him. Whereas spirituality is more understanding God and God understanding you, and you guys relating enough to know you don't have to be scared of him, and just because he's a higher deity than you doesn't mean that he's like gonna
smite you or something like that.
Yes.
But that's so valid because I feel like people use religion, especially with kids who don't know any better. They use it to control a specific narrative. Or if you sin, you're going to go to hell, which I think is kind of weird. But with that being said, do you believe in the afterlife, like heaven, hell?
That's also a topic I I find myself like fighting with because to some extent I do believe in an afterlife, but also to some extent I believe in like reincarnation and some like things like that.
Yeah.
But now because none of us has ever been there and no one that has been there has come back, we don't know what it is. So I think just doing what's right while you're here so that wherever you end up you'll be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me raise you this.
Yeah.
What would you think about both heaven and hell existing, but the concept of reincarnation is also present? So you can choose after like a while of serving your sentence in hell to reincarnate, to come back. And if you're in heaven, you can choose to either stay in heaven or reincarnate.
I don't know what I think about that, because I feel like if there's a heaven and a hell, I think heaven is a state of mind, because what you put yourself through and what you create your reality to be is what is your heaven or your hell. And then I think reincarnation could be depending on what you did while you were on earth. So like if you are a good person on earth and you fulfilled your life's mission, you reincarnate into your higher self.
Okay.
But if you like didn't do what you were, like your mission wasn't completed, or you found a shortcut to end your life, you'll come back with the same mission or harder because you ended up running away from it. Yeah.
Okay. What is your take on astrology, like the zodiac signs, you know?
I acknowledge them. I don't believe that they govern who we are as people, because I think everyone has a choice. You are a grown-up, you have a choice. You can think to do either right or wrong. But I think they're like, they factor into who people are, but people use it as an excuse to do
bad things.
Yeah, just things, good or bad. I think it's just an excuse for people.
Okay, what's a spiritual practice you think would make your younger religious self like kind of shaky? You know?
In a spiritual manner, I think like meditation. As a young person, I found meditation hard, I think, because I always wanted to, I was very hyper. So sitting down and the thought of sitting down and just being in silence was a big no-no for me. But nowadays, I think it's very essential because you need to like ground yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel any relief or grief now that you've stepped away from religion and have entered the more spiritual sector?
not, I wouldn't call it relief or grief. I would say like I've come to terms with the fact that that's life, and you can't change life, and you can't do anything about it. All you can do is change who you are. And also something that I've learned, the world owes you nothing, whether you're good or bad. Nothing pays you to be good, but also being bad doesn't pay. But I feel like just doing good for the sake of it is all that matters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you ever want to go back to religion?
No.
Immediate no.
No.
No. Okay, that's valid. Okay, so do you have any questions for me?
Are you religious or spiritual?
I'm very spiritual. I decentered Christianity as a whole and the Bible a while back. So while I do believe in the concept of God and a higher being, I'm not like subscribed. Yeah.
Alrighty. I think that's all I have.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay.
We both know we ain't kids no more. No, we ain't kids no more.